Hello again. Second day of lockdown. Did a bit of work at home in the shed and gotten onto the stock. So we've given it another soak in some acetone, which does a good job of getting out oil and grease and crap. We've taken some of that sawdust that we sanded off before and made up a putty to fill some of the imperfections. In some places it's a little bit dark from where we couldn't get the oil and grease out of the hole, so the putty has taken on a little bit of the colour of the oil. But in other places it's actually, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right on the top of the comb there's actually a little bit right about here in line with my thumb. So it kind of looks just like a bit of grain, but it's actually a filled dent. So there's a small little bit here and another small little bit here. You can see those, but at least they feel smooth, so that you can't feel any dents. It all just feels very smooth, and I'm hoping they become less noticeable when it's oiled. So I wanted to leave the oiling process until I was doing it in video, so I can show you guys the before and after the oil. I'm using a Digger's branded pale boiled linseed oil with added drying agents, which is basically just like it's a linseed oil with drying agents, which are just chemicals that make it evaporate quicker, so you can put on more coats quicker. So I've just got some on a rag here. I'm just going to apply it. Sorry about doing this one-handed, but I thought I definitely want to be able to show you guys what it looks like when you see the grain. So I will clean it up. This is just to get it on there with one hand and show you guys how it's looking. Obviously it's a touch darker on the edges. It doesn't bother me that much. I don't mind the fact that you can see a little bit of darker wood on the edges where it normally would have gotten oil from the gun. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't bother me that much. So the foregrip's a tad darker, and I've actually left the foregrip to soak longer than the stock. So that is the natural shade of the wood. It's not that there's still oil left in there. I've left the foregrip in longer than the buttstock. So by those means, it should have been paler, but it was actually slightly darker. So what I'll probably end up doing is giving the stock an extra coat of oil to compensate and make it a touch darker to match. There we go. You can definitely see some nice wood grain there. I'll be giving it a few coats of that, letting it dry, giving it a good buff in between, level it out, and I'll keep you guys informed of how it's going. See you next time.